Look at that. The Amazon rainforest is burning. But fear not, because what we have in place at In Thinking here is a website that's been constructed by Dr. Zoe Badcock and her associates so that students taking the Environmental Systems and Societies course in the International Baccalaureate can work towards making the climate a much safer and friendlier place. Hello, my name is Joseph Gaye, and I've just graduated from high school. I took Environmental Systems and Societies, this integral and important course, and I think it's my real honor to just navigate through and show you guys where I found most beneficial during my time on the course. So the main place that you're going to want to go is these two drop-down menus here, the topics and practical approach. So if we look at topic 1, for example, foundations of ESS, you can see there's a lot of smaller drop-down menus that you can view. So after you've read through the important information put in here, you can follow it down and go even closer, go from a regional outlook to a more local one, and get even closer. So that's very important and something that you should be focusing on throughout your studies. But not only this, at the very bottom of each strand, you'll notice it says activities. So it's where you can put into practice the new information that you've been researching about. For example, I remember in my class we would often do A3 sheets of paper and we would just write down certain examples of negative feedback loops, positive feedback loops, or do flow diagrams, and this was all very helpful when sort of looking at the activities topic drop down here that you can see. So this applies to each of the topics. So as you can see, they're all pretty jam-packed with information as you progress through the various topics. So not only is that the majority of what you're going to be finding in the topics, but also in the practical approach, this is where you'll be able to develop these integral skills, these critical thinking skills that a lot of the universities and schools are now really looking for within their student body. So similarly, you can get closer and closer until you get to the very bottom where you see the student tasks, where you're really working together in teams to find an end solution. You're learning in a team building way, and I think this was a very helpful section that I definitely came to quite a lot, because it was where we were really putting the work into practice. And if I may just give a little bit of advice, what I did when taking notes was I would tend to cut it in half, and I would have my own notes on the right here, and I would just copy across the most important information. I wouldn't copy and paste, because I wasn't really learning if I did that. But I would get out, for example, something like this, and then I would color code the headings, so I knew which topic I was coming to next. And it was just a really good way of staying organized and making sure that as soon as the lesson began, I could get up the document of my own and get up the In Thinking website, and then I knew immediately that's where I left off. And it's also very good for any home learning activities. You can just write them in and then come back to them later. And that was one thing that really helped me out quite a bit. And yeah, so I hope this video has been helpful, and if you ever have any questions, feel free to drop me a line or follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Joseph_Gaye_, and you can just drop me a DM and I'll try and respond. Of course, I'm sure that your teacher will be able to answer any questions a lot better than me, but if you want to get on a student level, then please feel free to contact me. All right, have a nice day.